Now this story is coming from Numbers 20 and 21. It's the story of Moses striking the rock. Now Miriam, the sister of Moses and Aaron, she died, and the community, they came to a place where there was no water, and the people gathered in opposition to Moses and Aaron. They said, "Why have you brought us to this terrible place where there's no grain or figs or grapes or pomegranates, and there's no water? We'll die of thirst, and so will our livestock." So Moses and Aaron, they fell on their faces at the tent of meeting, and the Lord told Moses, he said, "Take your staff, your brother Aaron, and gather the people at the rock, and speak to the rock, and it will pour forth its water, and the people and their livestock will be able to drink." So Moses, he took the staff from the Lord's presence with Aaron, his brother, and they gathered the people at the rock. And Moses said to the people, "Look, you rebels, must we bring water from this rock?" And he lifted his hand and he struck the rock with the staff twice, and water gushed forth, and the people and their livestock were able to drink. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not trust me enough to honor me as holy in the sight of the people, neither you or Aaron will be able to bring the Israelites into the land that I promised to give them." And the place was called Meribah, or quarreling, because there Israel quarreled with the Lord, and the Lord showed himself as holy. Now Moses sent messengers to the king of Edom, asking for permission to pass through the land. But the king of Edom refused and sent out a large army, so the Israelites turned away. Now they came to Mount Hor, which was on the border of Edom, and the Lord told Moses that it was time for Aaron to die, that Aaron and Eleazar and Moses should go up the mountain, and Moses was to take Aaron's priestly garments and put them on Aaron's son Eleazar, and Aaron would die there on the mountain. So Moses and Aaron and Eleazar, they went up the mountain in the sight of the people, and Moses took the priestly garments from Aaron and put them on Aaron's son Eleazar, and Aaron died there on the mountain. Now Eleazar and Moses came down the mountain, and when the people heard that Aaron had died, the whole Israelite community mourned for Aaron for 30 days. Then a Canaanite king attacked the Israelites and took some of them as captives. So the Israelites made a vow to the Lord that if the Lord would deliver them over into their hands, they would completely destroy these Canaanites and their towns. And the Lord did this. He gave them over to them, and they destroyed their towns and the people. And the place was called Hormah, or destruction. Now, as they were moving around Eden, some of them grew impatient, and they complained against Moses and against God, saying, "Why did you bring us to this terrible place where we have no bread, and where there's no water, and we hate or detest this miserable food, this manna?" Now the Lord sent poisonous snakes amongst the Israelites that bit them, and some of them died. So they cried out to Moses, and they said, "We have sinned against you, Moses, and we have sinned against the Lord. Now pray to the Lord to remove the snakes from us." So Moses prayed to the Lord, and the Lord told Moses to make a snake and put it on a pole, and whoever would look to the pole would live. So Moses made a bronze snake. He put it on the pole and lifted it up, and whoever was bitten by the snakes that looked to the snake, or the bronze snake on the pole, lived. And this is the story coming from Numbers 20 and 21.